Welcome in. Welcome to Angie Chats and Tarot. Let's get to this message. Capricorn. Here we go. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything will resonate here as I read the energy. Just take what resonates, what helps you to help yourself, and leave the rest. Are you ready? Let's get into this. Here we go. Messages for our Cappies. Hope everyone's doing great. The devil out here. What's that all about? You know, that could actually be Capricorn. That is the card for Capricorn. Queen of Cups. The Emperor. This is you. This is you, Cappy. Coming in hot. Coming in as a leader. Ace of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Be aware, making sure that your truth aligns with your inspirations. Something about giving and charity work, philanthropic work is very inspiring to you at this time. Giving to others, very giving energy here. Let's get some more specifics on that. Maybe voluntary work, volunteering, philanthropy. King of Cups in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. The message I'm seeing out here, the energy is, it's something totally different from what you're used to doing. And it works out. Eight of Swords. It's something you've held back from in the past. Maybe thinking it wasn't a good time, it wasn't a good fit, it wasn't you, but I think you're going to find doing something that is totally different. The complete opposite of anything you've done before is actually going to be quite successful. Yeah, and maybe a few of you are just kind of nervous about this. Like, is this really for me? Or is this going to work out? There's some question there. I see it works out quite well. You've got the Justice here and the Two of Cups. The Justice wanted to go in reverse, but it actually came out in the upright. You have some questions here about, are you making the right moves? It's not your usual thing. It's totally different from what you normally do. So that's where the questions are coming in. But I feel like it's a good match for you. And it's something about coming home to you. What you're going to find is you come home to you with these new strategies of yours. The Chariot, you're going to find that you're very much embraced and supported. And maybe that hasn't happened before. This moves quickly with the "we're so happy to have you" type of environment that you are going to create here. Very healthy environment for you as well. Knight of Pentacles out here. Very, it's an environment you can count on. Yeah. What else do we have here for our sea goats? There's something in the energy about, I want to say a lot here. I want to talk more. I want to get it all out, but it's kind of stuck. This could be you or somebody else. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be somebody in your family. They want to say something about this, but they're getting stuck in trying to get it out. What's this Ten of Pentacles here? More specifically. Queen of Pentacles. The Fool in the reverse. Yeah, you're looking at your family and saying, I need to do this for me. This is something I need to do for me now. And I need to stay grounded in that goal. That has got to be my focus. because I've never done something like this that's for me, is the energy out here, or I've never taken risks in this way that's solely for me. And it's time to do that. I see this works out for you. But there are some naysayers in the group here. Could be your family that aren't quite as convinced as you are. And you're not convinced either. But you're going to see over time that you're making good moves. So I think the energy moves quickly and you see good results fast. King of Wands is just out here now. Yeah, there's definitely like a nagging. Will this be dynamic enough for what I'm used to? You know, maybe you're used to getting a lot of attention or being in, you know, pretty dynamic roles. Is this new something totally different going to be as dynamic as I hope it to be? Am I going to have an opportunity to utilize my leadership skills? Will this be just another version of happiness for me, which is what you're holding out for? But yeah, again, I see some doubts here. And if you've got somebody in your family also doubting, then that's hard. Let's address that. What's the answer there? 7 of Swords. Just trust in yourself. Don't believe where the mind wanders and the what ifs. Just, do you trust this? Does it feel good? Start small. Do these moves feel initially good? Do they seem better than what you even anticipated? Can you see them going somewhere? I see them going somewhere. Also, don't believe that you're too old. You know, should I be making these changes at my age? Something like that. 7 of Wands is out here now. You may feel like you have to defend these moves to members of the family. But I don't feel like that's the main focus. I feel like Spirit's saying you're going to see that these are good choices for you and the energy moves. Good, healthy choices for you. What else do we have here for our Cappies? Something about coffee. The Star. Something healthy, yeah. This is healthy for you. You're a little bit vulnerable in these choices, but I think it works out quite nicely, like I said. Moves quickly, helps you with some of your doubts. Once you fully commit to some moves here, some strategic moves, something totally new. Could be a variety of new things. The Empress, yeah, the abundance here based on the truth. Now, what did we say early on? Make sure that the truth is aligned with your inspirations, your what motivates you. 2 of Swords. The truth is what helps you with your abundance. The truth of what you want to go after, the truth of you, the truth that you haven't been able to take action on, now you can. Yeah, I feel like there's been a long time coming that you now can put your interests where you've always wanted to. And this is going to be abundant and very healthy for you. This will be very cathartic for you. But you are also wondering, should I stop this? There's an element of, should I block this? Should I really be doing this? You go back and forth. But I see the energy is positive and good victory here and abundance for you. The Hierophant in the reverse. The Hierophant in the reverse because, yeah, this is brand new. This is brand new territory. Now, it's territory you've always wanted to go. You've wanted to go in this direction, but this is going to require thinking outside the box for you and others too in support of you, because this is going to be outside the box action you're taking, something totally new for you. The Thinker. Yeah, try not to overthink this. I think that's where you are now. If you overthink it, you'll talk yourself out of it. And I don't feel like Spirit or you want to do that. But you can see, the reason I mention this is because you can see that that could be the case. If I really overthink this, I'll talk myself out of it. Run with it. Believe in it. See. Watch it. Give it some time to grow. Milk and honey. We see the abundance here. We see it over and over again. Give this time to grow. Give it time to show you the milk and honey that's there. To be fair, this is more of that focus in on you. It's time for you now. And what you don't see that's attached with this is that things start to percolate for you. Once you make yourself the priority, then things are going to start moving and they're going to start coming towards you, things you hadn't counted on. Once you make a step in a direction here, let's say just career-wise, it's something totally brand new, I'm showing in the energy here of the cards that other things will attach themselves to this good energy, and you'll be offered a lot of abundancy that you hadn't even counted on. Let it come to you. I feel like it comes to you. It opens up a lot of avenues for you here. Here and now. Stay in the here and now. Don't be overthinking. Don't be worried about the future. Did I make a good choice today? Did I make some good moves today? Is this what I've always wanted to do? I do it today, and the focus is on today. Don't get caught up in overly thinking and looking too far ahead. The what ifs. The what ifs can shut this down, but Spirit's saying don't let that happen. Magical map shifter. I'm going to look that up. That's a new one, but I feel like that's also a message because we're talking about newness here. New avenues, new strategy, new things you're going to accomplish that you haven't before. This talks about Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. When the magic map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. You could meet a soulmate, and we do see the Two of Cups out here, whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to the people who cross your path today and around this time, and they cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware. Wow. By being awake and aware, you'll recognize these people for the important change agents they are. Oh, that's great. Okay. Dry desert. 31. I'll read that one too. Came out with this one. Dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. Conserve your energy. Reach the oasis you're searching for. This is some of the doubt we've talked about, I feel. Yeah. People coming into your life for a reason that are making things happen. And being aware of that. And then the doubt of, am I doing the right thing here? Am I doing the right, am I doing the right thing here? Yeah, the read does go back and forth on that, am I doing the right thing, several times. Resilient, be resilient and adaptable to your inspiration. And we did talk about what is the truth. Make sure the truth meshes up with your inspiration right now. Wow. Wow, one moment, please. Thank you for your patience through the pause. I would just want to dig a little bit deeper. So we did recognize you as being a leader here in a new field for you. What's that leadership looking like? Seven of Cups. A lot of different options right now. Yeah, I feel like you could be taking on, we did say one or more than one thing, and I feel like the real telltale here is that it's something you've been wanting to do, but just didn't have the time. It's always been on the back burner, the King of Swords, but I feel like you are, you got a strategy here as to how you're going to approach it and how you're going to go about it, but just don't overthink the strategies, okay? Don't overthink the strategy. Six of Swords. Yeah, a whole book comes out here. Let's reshuffle and see. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, don't get too emotional about this. The overthinking is a problem, and, just to the point of you could get yourself into a situation where you're just almost freaking out, okay? The Three of Pentacles in the reverse, where someone else, will join you in that and overthink it too, and together you guys are freaking out. The what ifs. Watch out for the what ifs. What if this doesn't go the way that I planned? What if I'm not, warmly welcomed? But I see that you are welcomed and warmly. I see that. Stay in the here and now. Focus in on the successes that move quickly now. The Hangman. This is enlightenment. Stay enlightened on this, Again, I'm being told to say the truth for you here needs to match up with your inspiration. What inspires you? The truth and inspiration have to sync up in order for this to fly. Anything further here? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Try not to control this. That's that overthinking. Yeah. Sync up your truth with your new inspiration and go for it. And know that it's going to pay off. And believe in that. And then give it time. Give it time to show you it's going to pay off. Let's get our deck that talks quite a bit here. What else for Cappies? Pregnancy. Someone's expecting, but you know what I get out of this too? I mean, it could be literally, but I feel a lot of this too is these brand new beginnings. Someone else, someone in the middle, someone trying to sabotage this. This is the energy of your self-doubt. And anybody who wants to get on board, like if you start talking about it, as I've mentioned, somebody in the family starts talking about it, then you collaborate on this isn't going to work, and it grows from there. Like you create the monster that continues to grow here. Let go. Yeah, let go of the self-doubt. Make room for the new beginning. It's on its way to you now. Yes, this is what you really want. You just got to back it. You got to back this transformation and believe in it. And then, like I said, you got to give it time to show itself, show its abundancy. Caution, patience, date night. Be cautious. Go at your own pace here. Have patience. Let it show you the abundance that's waiting. And then date night energy to me feels like, again, brand new if you haven't had date night, or freeing up your time, or just an opportunity to do something maybe you don't usually do. Career-wise, personally, both. Setting aside, again, time for self, making you the priority. Main theme here for you Cappies. Angel Wish. What do we have? Your inner strength can and will move mountains. Yeah, believe in this. Believe in self. Invest in self. Watch it happen. Watch it take off. Your dream is a message from your loved ones. Pay attention to those dreams, particularly if loved ones are in them. Particularly if loved ones are in them that have passed on. What's the message? I don't want to close out. I keep grabbing decks. I love my Capricorn, so let's wrap it up, even though I keep grabbing more decks. Okay, even wisdom needs to rest. Yeah, that's that overthinking. You can be very wise, but your wisdom, let the wisdom speak from the heart. Okay? Don't let the wisdom get all bottled up in your mind where you're just overthinking, and then progress halts. When on this particular goal you have of doing something totally different, totally out of the norm for you. When the birds sing in gratitude, yeah, and be grateful for this time. Don't fear, here's what I'm hearing. Don't fear this time. Don't fear the change. Be happy for this opportunity. Be grateful for this time. Be grateful for the situation you're in where you can do something or many things that you have always wanted to do, but they've always been on the back burner, or you couldn't invest in self. Now the deal is totally different. Now the situation is completely different, and you can do that. Be grateful for this opportunity and go for it. Go for it at the pace that you're comfortable with, but go for it. I'm just going to split one tarot deck and see what comes out. Queen of Wands. I think you're underestimating how dynamic this can go, how much you're going to love it, how much you're going to feel like your real true self is set ablaze in a wonderful way. Looking great, feeling great, loving what you're doing, loving this new change of pace. Turn the page. It's something new. Loving it and really loving it. Loving the choices. Looking back and saying, I'm so glad I hung in there even with my doubts. I believed in self and I went after this because it's been so good for me. Yeah, I see great transformation here. That's your message, Capricorn. It's great. New building blocks. Go for it. I love it. I love what I'm seeing. Protecting your treasure. Protect your mind on this. Protect the treasures you're going after. And don't talk yourself out of them. But go slower if you need to. Yeah, and don't let the family influence you too much that may be naysayers, okay? Believe in self here. They're just worried. They're worried like you, what happens if this, doesn't turn out the way you think? Well, you learn something new. You've created something new. You run in a different direction. It maybe requires a plan B, but I feel overall you see that this is very good for you, this change of pace, this new direction. Yeah, this investment in self for sure is great. Wishes granted. Wishes granted. Wow. Comfort in your own skin. Yeah, don't be afraid. Yeah, this is something new. This is not comfort zone. This is trying something new. But with that comes big payoffs, When you stay where it's comfortable, what happens? You have a lot of groundhog days. Same day over and over again. That's not what you're looking for. That's not where you're at. You're looking for, I'm going to push myself to where, it's new territory for me. It may be slightly uncomfortable. I'm going to go at a pace that's comfortable for me, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go after this. And then you see the big payoffs. Yeah, because you did that. Because you didn't stay where it was comfortable. You challenged yourself. There's always big payoffs when you challenge yourself. Long time in coming. Love it, love it, love it. Love this time. Because what you don't see is that you haven't invested in self. There has been a neglect here, or putting yourself on the back burner in place of others for so long that you've almost withdrawn from self, and definitely withdrawn from what you'd like to percolate in your life, what you've always wanted to be percolating in your life. Now it moves. It moves for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good things happening. Lean into your spirit team. Absolutely. That's your message, Capricorn. I hope that you've liked it. I think it's good. It's a good message. I hope you've liked it. I've loved it. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. I read all the comments. Love the interaction. Thank you. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.